the sash there.
That's classic.
Great, thank you. That's perfect.
All right, now to you, Rob.
All right. Well, thank you very much. And I grabbed the pen yesterday and I started writing down the names of the folks that I wanted to thank, and then I quickly realized as I got to the bottom of the page that wasn't going to work, just because I owe each of you a debt of thanks, and even looking around the room, I would love to have the opportunity to just thank each one of you for all that you've done for the all that you've done for the district, and just being part of such a remarkable team here. I would like to start by saying thanks to the Admiral, and sir, it's been a privilege, and I've learned so much from you over this last year, and thanks for letting me pick your brain, and I look forward to your continued mentorship and guidance as I head south. There's nobody better at congressional affairs than Admiral Allen, and he was trained well. But thank you, sir, for your leadership, and please thank Kim as well for her hospitality. And then just for the front office staff, and Master Chief Morris, thanks for being here. And then Master Chief Daniels and the front office team, Matt and Corey, and I don't know if Robin's down here, and Wine One Done. But it's been great to work with each of you. Thanks for your patience and for keeping me on track and keeping the folders moving, even though there's some resistance to move off my desk. Thanks for keeping everything going, and for the div chiefs and the branch chiefs, thanks for the thoughtful dinner for Gabby and I down in DC, and really it's been a privilege to work with such a great group of professionals, and each one of you, and everyone says departure awards is about the team, and just what each of you has led and facilitated and pushed through. And when I think of this past year and I think of COVID, it's pretty hard to see, when you think of what COVID brought and where we were a year ago, and just the uncertainty and the dynamics of trying to keep the nation's business going and trying to keep us safe simultaneously. And at the beginning, it was really, we didn't know how bad the virus was, how bad it was going to get, and how we were going to continue to keep all the wheels turning and the lights on. And just appreciate the tenacity and determination of this group, really leading the way to keep things moving. And I think even headquarters took encouragement right from us as we said, no, we're going back to work and we're leading stronger together. And we did the first reserve all hands via Zoom, and just all those things where it was each of you coming up with, how do we do this in this new dynamic, in this new environment? And it's inspiring and it's remarkable. And I was never part of the D1 Mafia. I thought when I left the Coast Guard Academy in '92 that would be the farthest north I would ever get. And then having the privilege of coming back here 4 years later, and now when I'm sitting on the eve of my departure, I realize why the D1 Mafia exists, because it's really hard to leave. And just the people up here, the quality of work, the importance of the efforts that are continuously ongoing, the leadership across the entire Coast Guard that comes from this building, it really is inspirational. And it is going to be hard to go. The one good thing is I really do look forward to continuing to work with you in my new capacity of congressional affairs. And there's a lot of things that I saw in the Admiral this morning. I feel like, I'm a soccer player, and when you've got some momentum going and you're trying to score on goal, and then you get pulled off, and you have to do a substitution. It's hard to leave the field. You're like, Coach, I've got more I can do, and I feel that way a little bit. But I love all the things that are still ongoing, and can't wait to see those get across the finish line. So I look forward to playing any role that I can in that. And Gabs, thanks for everything, for your support. And so we start driving tomorrow and head south, and by the end of next week, I should be logged in and down in congressional affairs, and we'll keep doing the nation's business. So thank you. Thanks to each one of you. I greatly appreciate the time and the friendship and the relationship, the camaraderie that we've had. So that's it, sir.
great to see all your faces. If you're comfortable, please come up and give them a handshake, a fist bump, or whatever makes you feel good about telling the chief of staff goodbye. So.
Just no punches in the face.
How are you? I'm doing well. I got your text. I hadn't used this.
I'll start over there. I'll wait till Marcus.